Chapter 3: Resonance and the Ancestors. Sound has always been more than sound. For our ancestors, it was a key, a way of opening doors that words could never unlock. Shamans, priests, healers, and mystics all carried this key, tuning themselves and their communities to the frequencies of the earth, the body, and the spirit. 1. Storytelling. The shamans and priests of resonance. In ancient times, healing was not separated from spirit. The shaman's drumbeat was not just rhythm, it was a vessel. With each strike of the drum, the shaman traveled between worlds, guided not by sight, but by vibration. The steady beat mirrored the heartbeat of the earth, carrying them into trance states where they could receive visions, guidance, and wisdom for their people. In Egypt, priests gathered inside temples designed with perfect acoustics. They chanted sacred syllables, believing the tones aligned the body with higher realms. Some chambers were built to resonate at specific frequencies, so that even a whispered sound would vibrate through the stone, amplifying the voice into something otherworldly. These rituals were more than religion. They were resonance made sacred. Across cultures, the message was the same. Sound is not just heard. Sound is lived. Sound connects the human with the divine. 2. The music of the ancestors, African drumming. In many African traditions, the djembe drum was said to echo the heartbeat of the earth. Drums were used in healing rituals, celebrations, and initiations. The rhythm was more than entertainment. It was a reminder that the community's heart beats as one. Native American chanting. For many tribes, chanting and drumming guided the spirit during ceremonies. These chants carried intention, calling rain, healing illness, or guiding the soul of one who had passed. The sounds were seen as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds. Tibetan singing bowls. The bowls, made of 7 sacred metals, produced vibrations that stretched beyond the ear. Monks used them in meditation, believing the tones purified the mind and opened the path to higher states of awareness. Many described feeling the sound inside their bones. Gregorian chants. In medieval Europe, monks sang sacred chants in vast stone cathedrals. The resonance of their voices created waves of harmony that filled the halls. Those who listened often described a sense of timelessness, as if the veil between heaven and earth had thinned. Each culture used sound differently, but all shared the same knowing, that resonance carries us beyond the ordinary, into communion with something greater. 3. A narrative. Meeting the ancestors in sound. There was once a young seeker who longed to know their ancestors, not just as names on a family tree, but as living presence. One night, they sat in silence with a simple drum. They struck the drum slowly, letting the vibration settle into their chest. At first, it felt like nothing more than sound. But as the rhythm deepened, something shifted. The seeker felt their heartbeats sinking with the drum. Images rose in their mind, visions of faces they had never seen but somehow recognized. They felt the presence of elders standing behind them, steady and proud. The seeker began to hum along with the drum, their voice trembling at first, then growing stronger. The vibration filled their body, and for a moment they were no longer alone. They were surrounded, woven into a lineage that stretched back through time. When the drum fell silent, tears streamed down their face, not from sadness, but from remembering. Sound had carried them home. 4. Practical lesson: grounding with ancestral resonance. You too can use sound to connect with your lineage. It does not require a temple or a special instrument, only your intention and your willingness to listen. Ancestral sound meditation. Find your sound. Choose a drum, rattle, singing bowl, or simply your own voice. Set your space. Sit comfortably in a quiet place. Light a candle or sit near nature if possible. Begin the rhythm. If using a drum, strike it slowly, matching the beat of your heart. If using your voice, hum a tone that feels natural. Listen inward. With each beat or tone, imagine your roots reaching deep into the earth. Feel the vibration move through your bones. Call the lineage. In your heart, silently invite your ancestors, those known and unknown, to stand with you. Notice any feelings, images, or shifts that arise. Close with gratitude. When you are ready, let the sound fade. Place a hand over your heart, thanking your ancestors for walking with you. This simple practice reminds you, you are not separate. The same resonance that carried shamans into visions, priests into sacred alignment, and communities into unity still flows through you. Sound is more than vibration. It is memory. To resonate with ancestral frequencies is to awaken the truth that you are never alone. You carry their songs.
Is a Kingman production.